Okay, so picture this. You're stranded in the wilderness for 30 days with your ex, and there's a huge cash prize on the line. But now, what if it wasn't just one ex? What if it was 5 of them, all at the same time? Well, that is the absolutely diabolical premise for one of the most insane social experiments we've ever seen on YouTube.
And yeah, the architect of this whole chaotic masterpiece, mrbeast himself, he knew exactly what he was doing. He set the stage perfectly, calling it, and I quote, the most intense revenge story he'd ever seen. And you know what? He really wasn't kidding. So, this brings us to a man's worst nightmare. I mean, what does that even look like in real life? Well, for our main guy here, it's this crazy high-stakes situation. You've got him, you've got his past, you've got his most famous ex, and a whole lot of money just hanging in the balance.
Okay, so meet Grant. The challenge laid out for him seems simple enough on the surface. Survive 30 days stranded in the wild with his ex-girlfriend Ashley. But here's the big catch. He didn't just cheat on her. He very, very publicly cheated on her on national television. Ouch. The prize for putting up with all this, a cool $250,000 to split. I mean, sounds tough, but doable, right?
Yeah, you'd be wrong, because the first huge twist drops almost right away. See, it's not just Grant and Ashley. Nope. It's Grant and 5 of his ex-girlfriends, all together, in one place, for 30 straight days. This, my friends, is where things start to get really complicated.
And that complication is what brings us to the secret rules of the game. Because what's so wild here is that this isn't just about surviving in the woods. Oh no, it's basically a masterclass in game theory. We're talking about a game of asymmetrical power, meaning one side has a massive secret advantage. So let's break this down. From Grant's point of view, he thinks he's the one calling the shots. He gets to eliminate one ex every 5 days, and he believes he's guaranteed to split the prize with whoever is left at the end. Simple. But the exes have a secret weapon, kind of like a nuclear option. The final woman standing can choose to steal the entire prize, leaving Grant with absolutely nothing. And the most important part? He has no clue this rule even exists. So when the exes learn about this secret power, you can just imagine their reaction. It's instant, it's unanimous. They don't just see this as some clever game rule. Oh no. To them, this feels like cosmic justice finally being served. In their own words, this is karma.
And you better believe they were fueled by that sense of karmic purpose. Just like that, Operation Revenge is officially a go. The exes don't just see a way to win some money here. They see a clear path to getting some serious vengeance. So, they immediately form a secret alliance to make it happen.
And this wasn't just some vague idea either. They had a plan, a clear 5-step strategy. Step 1, form that secret alliance and make it solid. Step 2, start messing with Grant's head, manipulate his emotions. Step 3, use that influence to control who he eliminates. Step 4, make absolutely sure that Ashley, their chosen one, gets to the very end. And Step 5, the final blow, steal all the money.
And we see this plan get put into action almost immediately. It's actually a pretty brilliant example of their tactics. You've got Ashley putting on an Oscar-worthy performance, faking tears to make Grant feel all guilty and drop his guard. And the whole time, the other girls are literally just off camera watching the whole thing unfold and laughing about it. Yep, Operation Manipulation is officially underway.
But you know how these things go. Just like with any big, complicated plan, especially one built on revenge, things started to fall apart. And the cracks in their once solid alliance didn't come from the outside, they came from within.
And that brings us to the first major crack in the alliance. It happens during this super tense conversation between Ashley, who, remember, is supposed to be the chosen winner, and another member of the alliance, Abby. And in this moment, Ashley just lays it all out, reveals her true colors, and tells Abby flat out, this is not your game. And just like that whole we're a team thing, it just completely shatters.
And for Abby, this is a huge moment of clarity. It's a painful one for sure. She says later, I realized at some point she didn't care about me at all. I was just a pawn. I mean, it hits her. She was just being used to get a win that was never, ever meant for her. This whole revenge plot, it wasn't for the group. It was all for Ashley.
So, what do you do when you realize you're just a pawn about to be sacrificed in someone else's game? Well, you flip the whole board over, and that's exactly what Abby does. In this incredible strategic move, she secretly goes to Grant, the guy they were all supposed to be targeting, and makes him a new deal.
She says, "Take me to the end, and I swear I'll split the money with you."
Now, Grant isn't stupid. He's not about to get burned again. So to earn his trust, he asks for something pretty extreme. He makes Abby swear on the Bible that she won't betray him. And in this incredibly tense moment, with so much on the line, she does it. She swears. And just like that, a brand new, supposedly secret alliance is formed.
And that one action right there, it sets the stage for the entire final act. We are heading straight into the final betrayal. This is where all the secrets, all the promises, all the lies, they're all about to crash into each other in one of the most chaotic and unforgettable endgames you'll ever see.
Okay, so it's day 25. It's the very last elimination before the finale. And Grant, he makes his big move. He eliminates Ashley, and he's totally confident doing it. He fully believes that his new deal with Abby, the one sealed with an oath on the Bible, is 100% solid. He thinks he just locked in his payday.
And then, Mr. Beast steps in and just drops an absolute bombshell. He finally tells Grant everything. He reveals the X's secret power, the whole steal option, and then he throws in another twist for good measure. The prize isn't $250K anymore, it's been bumped up to $300,000. And in that one single moment, Grant's entire reality, everything he thought he knew about this game, is just completely shattered.
So now, all the power has shifted. It's all on Abby. She has two choices. She can keep her promise, honor that oath on the Bible, and split the $300,000 with Grant. Or she can smash this heart-shaped case, which is, both literal and very, very figurative, and take every single cent for herself. You can just feel the tension. It's absolutely unbearable. Abby looks at Grant, and in a final, shocking twist, she explains her choice with these just chilling words. And the last part is for Ashley. Yeah, for Ashley, the very person whose alliance she betrayed to get here in the first place.
And with those words, she smashes the heart. Abby wins everything, the whole $300,000.
And Grant, he's left with absolutely nothing. After a whole month of planning, surviving, making deals, his game just ends in total defeat. His final words say it all, really. A simple, stark admission. I played. I lost.
So all of this leaves us with a big question, right? What was Abby's final move? Was it a brilliant strategic play, just adapting after her first alliance blew up? Or was it righteous karma finally catching up with Grant? Or was it just the coldest betrayal you can imagine, a complete disregard for a sacred oath? It's really just a fascinating puzzle of human behavior, and there's no easy answer.